everybody, and welcome to Jointly Speaking. This is Barbara, your host, and today I'm very excited. I have a wonderful guest with me, and her name is MaryAnn Graham, and she is with Summit Eldercare here in Massachusetts. And we're going to have a wonderful talk about their facility, what they do, just about everything. So I hope you will enjoy it and maybe get some ideas and learn some ideas and keep you healthy and help your family as well. So let's do that right now. So MaryAnn, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Barbara.
How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're very welcome. I'm glad to do this. I'm very excited to tell you the truth. MaryAnn, let's start with what the facility is all about. It's a nonprofit health.
Sure. We are, Summit Eldercare is a PACE program. PACE stands for Program of All-Inclusive Care for the Elderly.
Oh, okay.
And our primary goal is to keep frail elders living in the community rather than having them placed in a nursing home.
Right.
Okay. To be in our program, you have to meet certain criteria. You have to be at least 55 years old. You have to live in our service area.
Yeah.
You have to meet the nursing home level of care,
Okay.
which is needing help with 2 activities of daily living, activity of daily living, and 1 skilled nursing need.
Oh.
And then the 4th is you have to be, at the time of enrollment, living safely in the community.
Very good.
Yes. So what we would do is, for people who are interested, the first step is we have an enrollment nurse go out to your home and do an assessment.
And how involved is that enrollment process as far as the nurse is concerned?
Well, the nurse goes out and maybe spends about an hour getting a little background history on you.
Okay.
And then they would have you come to the site to meet with the core team members. And we would spend an hour with you, just getting some background information on your health, your social needs, any home care needs. And then the team meets, and if we feel you meet all the criteria, we would accept you into our program.
Great.
And then we enroll on the 1st of the month. So you would join us. So we just had some new people come on November 1st. And when you come to us, you have a team of 11 staff taking care of you.
Oh my gosh.
It's called your interdisciplinary team, or your IDT. And those members are the site director, transportation coordinator, primary provider, primary nurse, home care nurse, physical therapist, occupational therapist, registered dietitian, activity coordinator. And we all take care of you. We assess your needs that first month you're here, and we come up with a care plan for you. Some people may need physical therapy, others don't.
Right.
We give you what you need. We need.
Which makes sense.
It does.
Yeah.
Yes, it does. We also have available here an adult day health center at the Grove Street site. And that is a place for, people can come if they need oversight of medical care or for some social reasons. You can come in. We have activities during the day. We serve lunch.
Yeah,
People really enjoy themselves when they come here.
Yeah, I know when I was here a couple of weeks ago, they gave lunch to me, and I couldn't believe it. I said, gee, who's the cook? He's great. I was very impressed, I have to tell you. But that's wonderful that you have all that. Now, when you say people can come here during the daytime, to what hours can they come? Do you have a limit to that?
Yeah, well, we're open from 8 to 5.
Oh, okay.
So some people will come and spend part of the day, all of the day.
Okay.
Some people come in just to see their doctor.
Right.
Or just to see the therapist. And, they're not interested in the day center.
Yeah.
Everybody has different
everybody's different.
Different wants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
but like I said, our main goal is to help you live safely in the community.
Yeah.
And community means different things. It could be in your own home. It could be with one of your children. It could be in an assisted living facility.
Yeah, that's
It
true.
could be, we have some supportive housing facilities. So there's lots of meanings to community. It doesn't just necessarily mean the home you've lived in for the last 30 years.
Yeah, and that makes sense because everybody, I know from the different people that I have met recently, everybody is different. Everybody requires something different and or needs something different. And I think that's important to be able to evaluate them and allow them to enjoy what they have.
Right. I mean, there's no other program that has such a large team taking care of you. There are other programs out there that, you know, may have a doctor, a social worker, a nurse working together, but you don't find anywhere else a team as large as ours and as comprehensive.
And what I find these other programs, and I don't know them all, I'll be admitted it, but I find it's not like here. Your people come to a facility, a nursing home or whatever, assisted living, and you see that person, and yet that person can still come here and spend the day here at the center.
Correct.
So that they're not being restricted.
Exactly.
Or feel like they are.
Exactly.
And I know your OT and your PT are fantastic.
They are.
They give me a hard time, but I like them anyway.
Yeah.
I really.
Such a dedicated group of professionals.
They are.
Yeah, and the work is really exciting,
right,
for that staff. It really, really is.
And I agree. What I think I like best about everybody I have met here, even still going through a physical with them, they're all just not polite, but they really care.
They do.
Or at least they show that they care. They talk to you. I mean, I laugh and I joke with them. I have a wonderful time. I mean, poor Nick, I tease him. I wore this long sweater.
Oh.
And he doesn't dare come into my room anymore. But I think that's good because being able, just talking to him with the medications, he makes it so easy for me not to feel uncomfortable around it. And I think that's one thing most people are. They're very uncomfortable when it comes to talking to a nurse, to an OT, to a PT. I think they just don't want to talk, if that's the term to put.
Yeah, they don't feel comfortable talking. But one of the other great benefits of our program is that there are no co-pays for the participants. For your medications, 100% paid for. You don't pay any co-pays to see the physical therapist or the doctor or anybody. It's all-inclusive care.
Yeah, that surprises me. I mean, I know you're nonprofit and that's what you do, but I was very surprised when I heard that the people don't have to pay their 20%, so to speak.
Right. We get our monies from Medicare and Medicaid. So that's the funding that we have. So we manage your Medicare and Medicaid dollars.
Right.
And we're able to, kind of direct it to provide the best care for you.
Yeah, that's just unbelievable. I mean, when you think that you can come here and it's not going to cost you 20% or 15% or whatever, and that you get to spend the day here, you can have lunch here, you can have activities, you get a physical here. I mean, just about, I think the only thing you don't have is an x-ray machine, am I right?
That's correct. I think that's the only EKG. Yeah, the x-ray we do send you out for.
Yeah, that's the one thing I was pretty sure about the other day. Where's the x-ray machine? But I just find it very interesting, and in the sense that people can come here in Massachusetts to this facility and not worry. I think
it really takes a lot of worry off of
not
only the participants, but their family to know that they're being well cared for.
Yes, I agree. I think that if I had to be my answer too, because I think once they know that you're going to handle things and you're going to take care of them and you're going to do a good job, And
the other thing is the participant, we call it a participant rather than a patient, is because we want you to be part of the team.
Right.
So we include you in all decision-making, in developing the plan of care. We want to make sure you're okay with it and we're meeting your needs,
Right.
what your requests are.
Yeah. Now, something surprised me. I heard last week that you do annual physicals twice a year instead of once a year. Am I correct?
That's correct.
Well,
We're a high-touch program. So we find that, you know, doing the physicals and checking up on you, we want to pick things up before they become bigger problems.
well, that's a good point.
Mhm.
You know, when you think of people mostly do an annual,
Correct.
yeah, the twice a year probably does make sense.
And we certainly see participants more often if they're sick. You know, we would definitely
yeah,
make an
yeah.
appointment and have you come
Right.
in. You know, if you have certain conditions, we may see you more often than twice a year.
Yeah.
It's really individualized.
Yeah. What about, we haven't touched this, and I'm kind of curious about this. What about physicians? Like orthopedic, neurology, whatever.
Mhm.
Do you have them here on staff, or do we go out to them, or?
For those, you go out to them. We have several contracted positions in all the different areas of specialties.
Oh, good.
And if your primary care provider here at Summit feels that you need to see one of them, like for example, if they think you need to see a cardiologist, we would set that appointment out for you.
Oh, great.
And have you go. And then that specialty physician would send us the notes and contact us about the plan of care for you.
Yeah. And that makes sense.
Mhm.
I mean, I can see where they probably couldn't be on staff here, but I didn't know if they were under your program or how that worked.
No, they're not. They are contracted with us.
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
and that's great.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and the one thing that and most people wouldn't think about is you have van service.
That's correct. We are able to provide
Yeah.
transportation.
That blew me away the first day I heard about
Yes,
it.
yes. With some of our participants, the family drives them here or to medical appointments, but there are several that don't have family to drive them.
Right.
And so we do provide that transportation.
Yeah, and that's free of charge.
That's correct. It's part of our program.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
there's no copay, no
Yeah,
deductible.
that's amazing to me. I mean, to think that you can do all that as well, you know. And what else do you do? You must do a lot. There's so much here.
There is so much here. I tell you, during the COVID pandemic, we're still operating. We're
Yeah.
still open.
Did you do any testing for that at all, MaryAnn, or?
Well, we do testing on participants who have symptoms.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We have a very low rate of COVID in our community dwelling participants.
Yeah, I haven't seen any in my area
Yeah,
either.
no. Some of them that are in facilities have been more affected by COVID, but in the community, very, very few. We really did a good job of getting people home. We don't have as much attendance at the site
Right,
during the COVID pandemic because, you know, we're following the rules of the governor. And we're
exactly.
keeping attendance low and just bringing people in as needed. But we're still enrolling and we're still doing assessments. We're doing a lot of going out to see people in the community. Instead of coming to the Center for Rehab, we're going to see you and
Right.
doing your rehab in
Yeah.
your home.
And that's great.
Mhm.
And that's great. But that does keep us at home and keep us safe.
And it keeps you safer too. You're
Right.
safer, you're certainly safer at home right now.
Yeah. I find the only problem that I have with all of this COVID-19 is you can walk my front door at my facility
Mhm.
and not allow anybody in, but my staff comes in
Exactly.
and they're out in the community, so they
Exactly.
can bring me the virus.
Mhm.
There's got to be a way we can let them sleep with us at night.
Mhm.
But tell me, you work all day. What do you do for excitement, MaryAnn?
At home?
Yeah, whatever.
I like to sew.
Oh, good.
So I've been sewing since I've been 12 years old.
I got your beat. I was sewing when I was 8.
Oh.
My mother made me join 4-H
Oh, okay.
when I was
Okay.
8 or 9.
Yeah,
I can't
I started
remember.
in 7th grade. We had
Yeah.
that class. And
Yeah.
I've been sewing since then.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. And I used to play the guitar when I was younger.
Oh, how nice.
And I stopped that when I had children, I just didn't have time for that anymore.
True.
And I just recently picked it up again
How
during COVID. Yeah, it's
well, we should expect you to play on our
there we go.
Yeah. I think that's it. No, that's true. No, I know. I've been sewing my whole life, and I've had to kind of give up the sewing end of it, in the sense that I can't use the machine anymore because of my hands.
Okay.
But I found press-on tape,
Oh, okay.
and I've been making quilts.
Oh.
Look, not little ones, but they're about 18 by 30 inch
Oh, okay.
to put on your door, and I'm making them for the grandchildren
Oh, how nice.
and putting their name on it.
Oh, how nice.
So I try to find out what each one likes. Like one likes cars, one likes dinosaurs, and get the fabric, and I have somebody cut the squares for me,
Okay.
and then I just press them together
Oh, how nice.
and do the quilt back and everything. I never had, in my life, I didn't know about that press-on fabric till just recently.
Yeah.
Somebody actually had to tell me about it.
Okay.
So I said, oh, that's great. But
Yeah.
I used to love to sew. That was, I made everything. I enjoyed it so much.
Yeah.
It gave me a great
Yeah, I used to
satisfaction.
really enjoy sewing clothes for my kids when they were little.
Yes, yes. Yeah, I did the same. I had twin daughters.
Oh, okay.
So that was, but I never dressed them alike.
Okay.
I try to keep them, I didn't want them to, I want them to be separate. I want them to be their own self, you know? And I didn't feel that dressing them alike was the answer, or at least part of the answer. So I did that. But yeah, sewing is a good thing to do.
It is. It is.
I'll have to make a couple for our auction next year.
There we go.
If we have it.
Yeah.
But, you know, I know OT and PT here are fantastic, and of course nursing, you know, Dick and them.
And you've been with us for a year?
A year.
A year,
Yeah,
okay.
I have to say, it's the very first time for me. I've never done this before, and it was just because of my situation coming here. And I've been so impressed.
Do you find your life has been better since you joined our program?
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people feel
Yeah,
that way.
if nothing else, I have company.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would be sitting in my apartment, which I have, all by my onesie.
A lot of people feel that their quality of life really improves once they join a PACE program.
I've got to meet so many of the staff here and get to talk to them, and I see them, and I enjoy that. You know, I mean, even Liz, who answers the telephone, I think she knows me by my sound.
Oh.
That's bad. I call too much. But that's nice. And to have a place where people feel it's part of their home, part of their family.
Yeah, part of their family.
I think that's so important. You know, and I just can't believe the beautiful job you do here.
And we, what I think is really rewarding is, you know, when our participants pass away, the notes that we get from family members, thanking us for all they've done and the difference we've made in their lives. That is just, it's really touching to receive those kinds of letters.
Of course it is, yeah. Now, this is, I looked at the building today and I was surprised. It's 3 stories.
It is 3 stories. We occupy the first floor.
Oh, you don't have the other 2?
We do not.
Oh, okay.
Those are, the landlord is going to be renting those out.
Oh, okay.
But no, we occupy the entire first floor.
Oh, interesting. Well,
we have a separate entrance.
Yeah, I just realized today, I drove up, I went, oh, it's 3 stories high. You know, and I thought maybe you were going to be expanding and using the other floor.
No, not right now. So we have a separate entrance. Handicap accessible, the whole facility. We've been here for about a year now. We were previously on East Mountain Street in Worcester, but we have a nice, beautiful, state-of-the-art facility now.
It's beautiful. And you know what else surprised me too is that you have 3 exam rooms that I saw already.
We have 5 actually.
Oh, 5,
yeah,
really?
There's 2 on the other corridor.
Oh, that's why I didn't see them. And I was amazed that you have that many, and everybody was in there doing physicals or whatever. I mean, you had the day I was here, you have a steady flow of.
We have a steady flow. We always have a steady flow. We have 6 primary care providers.
Really?
And right now we have a census of 374 participants. So we have a lot of people we're taking care of.
You better believe it. Now, is that When you say 374, is that everybody, or is it just for the physicals?
That's all of our participants.
Oh.
We do physicals on all of them.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay, so that's everybody that comes here.
Yes.
Oh, that's great.
Yes.
We got to improve that number.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we got to make
We
it bigger.
definitely.
No, I really think people need to realize, I know from my own experience, having lived in Florida for many years, we don't have anything like this.
Florida does have some PACE programs. May not have been in the area you live, but I'm not quite sure whereabouts.
They probably are in Miami or something, but I'm on the West Coast.
We have the site in Worcester. We have a site in Lowell.
Oh, yeah.
Leominster, Webster, and Springfield.
Wow.
We have 5 sites total.
Really? I didn't realize you had 5 sites. I knew you had a couple more, but that's fantastic. And they're all, so you basically cover the state.
Basically, we're not in the Boston area.
Right.
There are other PACE programs there, but yeah, we've got our hands in most of the states.
But I don't know, but did the other programs do the same as you do here in the state?
Yeah, pretty much. If you see one PACE program, you've seen one PACE program.
Okay.
Everybody interprets it a little differently.
Right.
But we do have regulations that we need to follow.
Right.
As far as how we care participants and who needs to be part of the team, et cetera, et cetera. So we are a regulated organization.
Oh.
Yes.
Very good.
But there are PACE programs all over the country.
Yeah, that I heard, and yeah, I don't remember one being on the west coast of Florida, from Tampa down.
Okay.
I may be wrong.
Yeah, but I have to look at exactly where they are.
But in all the years that I was there and the fundraising and things that I did, I just never heard
it's
about
amazing that people don't know about us.
Yes, I would say that's the key.
We really like to try to get the word out about us because we're such a great program.
Yeah, and that's why we're on the show today. But no, I agree with you, MaryAnn. That's one thing that seems to be lacking is it's not known.
And it's not that we're not out there.
Oh, no. It's getting to the right people.
It's getting to the right people.
And that's the hard part.
Yeah.
And my feeling would be if you're going to do it, you'd have to take, like, say, somebody like you or me and go to your neighborhood for trials. And you know the old people or the people that would qualify in your neighborhood. And therefore you could spread the word that way. And that may be a good thing to do.
Well, we need to get to the children as well, because a lot of times the ones who qualify for the program don't think they need it.
Well, that's true. I can vouch for that.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah. There's some of that.
Okay, how can we get it spread easier without having to spend money? I know that sounds terrible.
Yeah, certainly programs like this are going to help spread the word.
Right.
So thank you for having me on.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Hoping that this, gets the word out about Summit Eldercare. And can I give a phone number in case there are any listeners?
Oh, by all means, please do.
Yes. So if anybody is interested in learning more about the program at Summit Eldercare, you can call 877-837-9009. And that will take you directly to our marketing department.
You want to repeat that one more time for them, just so we'll be sure.
877-837-9009. And for those of you who like to use the internet, the website is summiteldercare.org.
Oh, I forgot about that.
SUMMITELDERCARE.org.
Summit is with one T.
SUMMIT, yes.
I always spell it with two.
No, 2 M's, 1 T.
Oh, 2 M's and 1 T, okay. But Summit Eldercare, please remember that, folks. And even if you're listening from California, if you have family here in Massachusetts, let them know about it. That's the nice thing about advertising and going on the show like this, because it's going to travel the world. And you never know where you're going to find a relative of a family member from Massachusetts.
Or it could be a neighbor or a friend or anybody.
I recently did a show at Christmas time, and one of the ladies wished her daughter Merry Christmas, and her daughter was in Australia, and her daughter called her and said she heard it.
Oh.
And she was so ecstatic over that, because she said, I heard your voice. It wasn't in a letter, it was your actual voice.
Oh, okay.
And that's what I think people don't realize. If you're on the radio show, people hear you and they get to know it,
Exactly.
They know how you feel.
Right.
Because my mother used to be able to tell if I felt lousy or good,
Oh, okay.
just by listening to me on the telephone. So I've learned my lesson the hard way, so to speak. But I think this has been wonderful. Is there anything else you'd like to add, Mary? Because I would just love to hear you go on and on.
I think what I would like to add is that the one thing we hear often is, I wish I joined sooner.
Oh,
because of all of, the help that we give.
Yeah.
That is the one thing we hear over and over again. I wish I joined sooner.
Yeah, and that's true. I think a lot of people would probably feel
I
that
think
way.
sometimes people are hesitant to admit that they need some help.
Yeah. I'm going to ask you a question, and we're on the radio, but I don't care. When you get your meals, they're not cooked here, I understand. Am I correct?
That's correct. At this program, we do not cook meals.
I thought they were, because I commended the chef. I thought he was fantastic.
We get our meals from a caterer.
Oh, wonderful.
That we contract with, and the meals are delivered every day.
Very good.
They're delivered hot.
Yeah.
And then we plate the meals and serve them.
Now, you always have hot meals during the daytime?
Yes, we do.
And I think that's important for people to know.
It is. And in the wintertime, we have soup with our meals.
Oh.
And in the summertime, we have salad with the meals.
Yes, I remember having salad when I was here last year. Yeah, I think I was amazed. I have to tell you, whoever the chef is, he is good.
Okay, I will let him know.
I wish you would, because I was very impressed with both. I've only had 2 meals, and I was very impressed with what I received. It was actually hot, and it tasted good.
Oh, good.
And that's the key. I don't know, but I think older people, and I'm speaking for myself, but my taste buds are not what they used to be.
They do change.
They change. I know. I just found out about a year ago, and I went, that explains a lot. Because I'd rather eat sweets right now than eat baked macaroni. And I love it.
Yeah, that's common.
But yeah, it doesn't have a taste. It's driving me crazy. And I understand that. And I'm trying to adjust to it. I'm finding what I do. I keep a salt shaker handy.
Oh.
And I get it so it tastes a little bit more. But that's something I didn't realize, that older people get. And I was just so surprised to see that happen,
Yeah, and your dietitian can certainly chat more with you about that.
Yeah, she's already sent me a list of things I'm trying to gain weight, believe it or not, because I'm too skinny. And so she sent me something last week.
Okay.
And I'm going to try and follow that. And I have a wonderful lady.
See how easy it is? You just call the site and you get the right person. You're not trying to find a dietitian.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's, it's being able to know that when they talk to Liz or whoever answers the phone, that they're going to get to the correct person, the person that they need to talk to. I think that's probably one of the hardest things to accomplish when you're a senior.
Oh,
citizen.
exactly. Yeah, you get bounced around from this extension to that, and it can be frustrating. It's frustrating for me. It's frustrating for anybody, never mind an older person.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But it's part of life. And we have to live with it, as they say, and just do it.
Well, we're here to make this part of your life even better.
Yes, and you do. I can't tell you how impressed I am with this facility. I mean, I don't get impressed easily, forever. But
thank you.
But I was so surprised at how everything was handled, everything was done. I mean, it just blew me away. And I'm grateful for that because it made my life easier to go through the process and find out what I needed and what I didn't. Being new in the state of Massachusetts, I don't know anything. It's been a long time since I've been here, so things have changed. But very grateful for the service, believe me, and I hope everybody realizes how lucky they are because it really is fantastic here. So, but I want to thank you. Do you have anything else you'd like to tell us?
No, I think I'm good. I want to thank you for having me.
Oh, well, I have enjoyed it, MaryAnn.
Yeah, really appreciate the opportunity to get the word out about our program.
Yes, and then the Summit Eldercare.
Summit Eldercare
in Worcester.
In Worcester, Massachusetts. The site that I'm working at is at 288 Grove Street.
Right.
And I'll repeat the phone number one more time.
Yeah.
It's 877-837-9009.
Right, and please take that number down, folks, and give it a call if you're interested, even if it's not for you, if it's for a family member that lives here in Massachusetts that may need help and they're not getting it. And I think that's the important thing, So, again, many, many thanks to you.
Thank you, Barbara.
You have a wonderful Thanksgiving, although you're going to be eating alone.
I know.
Just like the rest. I got an idea the other day.
What was that?
I figured out you can cook your turkey the day before Thanksgiving and all the trimmings. And then Thanksgiving morning, you divide it into individual packets and give it to all the people that you were going to have come to dinner.
Good idea.
Just leave it on the doorstep.
Leave it on the doorstep.
Tell them to pick it up.
That's a great idea.
I said, hey, well, they're going to get your food, so they won't be with you, but at least they'll have that nice turkey and everything. So I thought, that was just something I just came up with the other day. I thought, what a great idea.
That is a great idea.
Really, you could cook it ahead of time and just plan it, and your family members, and just, pack it up and have it ready for them. Better than having nothing.
Yes, I agree.
I think that's important. But you enjoy your holiday.
Thank you.
And again, many, many thanks to you for this. I appreciate it.
Okay.
And you take care.
You too now.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, everybody. It's time. You know what I'd like to do at this time? We're going to do some exercises. If everybody's ready. Okay, so let's see how we do here. Okay, first of all, get in a comfortable chair like I tell you always. Get settle down. Make sure you're okay. Make sure the chair supports you. Make sure it has arms, okay? I just feel better if it has arms so you don't tilt and fall off the chair, okay? We don't want that to happen. Okay, great. Okay, let's start with our shoulders. First again, raise your shoulders up and bring them down. Bring them up and bring it down. Just like somebody asked you a question, you said, oh, I don't know, and you raise your shoulders. You know what I'm talking about. You clench them, okay? 3 times on the head, okay? And we'll do that. Okay, that's number 3. Now, take your hand, take your shoulders, and pull them backwards. And make your shoulders meet in the back. Just pull them back like you're straightening up, okay? 1. And bring it back. And 2. Bring them back. And relax. And 3. Bring them back. And relax. Okay? Got it? Okay, very good. Okay, now let's take your right arm and raise it up, straight up in front of you. Okay? Raise it up 1 and bring it back down. Go up 2, bring it up straight. Come on, and bring it back down. Okay? Raise it up 3, all the way, and bring it back. Okay, let's do the left arm. Bring it up, bring it down. Go up and bring it down. Go up and bring it down. Okay, we okay? Okay, now let's take our right hand very slowly and bring it over to your left shoulder. Okay, and back down. Okay. Right hand over to your left shoulder, touch your left shoulder, and bring it back. Left shoulder, and bring it back when you're ready. Okay? Now take your left hand and bring that up and touch your left shoulder. Bring it back down when you're ready. Go back up with your left and bring it back down. One more, go up with your left and bring it back down when you're ready. Okay, very good. Keep it up. You know, you want to do these exercises at least 3 times a week if you can. It just makes sense. It will help you a lot. It will keep you safe. And it gives you the flexibility in your joints so that your muscles don't tighten up, okay? Okay. All right, sit up straight and turn your upper torso to the right. And bring it back to the center. Bring the torso to the right. And bring it back to the center. Go to the right and bring it back to the center. Okay, now let's take our tummy and turn it to the left. Our upper torso, I'm sorry, not our tummy. Well, it's part of your tummy. Let's say that. Okay. And take that and go to your left. Okay, and bring it back when you're ready. Go to your left. Your whole thing from your tummy up. Go to your left and bring it back to the center. Okay, we're doing good. And one more time, bring it to the left and bring it back. Very good. Now let's take a minute to just take a little deep breather and relax for a minute. And let's do a couple of deep breathing exercises. So close your eyes and your mouth. Inhale from your nose. Bring it in, fill up your lungs as best that you can. Very slowly. Let it out through your mouth. Okay, very slowly. Okay, good. All right, let's try that again. Inhale, and then exhale through your mouth, slowly. And if you do it right, you'll probably find that exhaling takes a little bit longer than the inhale did, if you do it right, okay? Okay. Very good. Let's do one more. Inhale, and then exhale. Slow in motion. Okay, so you're relaxed, John. You should be okay. Let's go on with doing some more exercises. Let's start with our feet. Have them on the floor, flat, and raise your toes. Bring your toes up, and then bring them back down. Okay? Bring them back up, and bring them back down. Keep your heel on the floor. Okay? Bring them back up, and lower them again. What you do is raise your left not your left, I'm sorry, raise your heel. Bring your heel up and bring it back down. Keep your toes on the floor, okay? Okay, try that again. Both feet. Heels up, toes down. Okay? One more time. Heel up, and let it down. Very good. Okay, very good. Raise your right leg out straight in front of you and lower it. Bring it out and lower it. Okay? Bring your right leg out straight in front of you and then bring it back down. Okay? One more time. Bring your right leg straight out and bring it back down. Left foot. Bring your left knee out straight. Straighten that out with your foot in front and bring it back down. Bring your foot out, all the way out, and bring it back down. Bring it out, and bring it back down. Very good. Okay. We got that done. Okay, the next one, let's pinch our butt together. 1, pinch it together and relax. 2, pinch it together and relax. 3, pinch together and relax. Very, very good. Very good. Okay. That's good today. I'm cutting the exercises a little short today, and I do apologize for that. But where we had our guests and everything, I just, wanted to make sure that we got that done first. But I really want to thank MaryAnn. She's the director from the Summit Eldercare here in Worcester, Massachusetts. And I have to tell you, she was a pleasure to meet. And the facility really is what I said, fantastic. It's just, and it's new, so it's nice and clean and shiny. But besides that, it's excellent. The staff is excellent. You can't ask for anybody better, believe me. I've never met so many cordial individuals in medical field like they are. So please take the time. If you live this way or if you have a family member that lives in Massachusetts, and you think they might need help, let them know about Summit Eldercare, definitely. It's truly a remarkable place. And you figure you get anything and everything here, just about. It's really, truly amazing. I can't tell you how impressed I am with everybody that's here, really. I have been overwhelmed and very surprised at everything. So please, if you know somebody here, make an effort to have them call out. And especially if the parent or the family member needs help financially, I would highly recommend this place. Like I said, I've been here kind of just to experiment, but very interesting. I'm very impressed with it. So please take the time to do that, okay? Well, we're getting into the holidays. And next month, I'm hoping to have our Christmas show again like we did last year. No guarantees because of COVID. That is really putting us kind of on the wrong side of the fence right now. And we're trying to find a way to do it without it creating a problem. So if everybody can bear with me, we will work on this and we will get it done, hopefully, as soon as possible, and have it for December. I just don't know yet. Like I said, most facilities, even such as here, only allow 10 people in a room at a time if they're meeting or whatever. So, and they got to wear a face mask and everything. it makes it very difficult. You can't plan an event like the Christmas party for everybody, like 60 or 70 people. So I'm trying to figure out how to handle that and what to do about it. And I'm still working on it. So if you'll bear with me, I'm sure we'll come up with something by the time December rolls around. At least I hope so. You know, I want you doing your exercises, of course. Needless to say, that's important. Keep them up 3 times a week if you can. 4 would be better, but if you can do it 3, I'll take 3. I'd also like to remind everybody, if you have a question about the show or you'd like to hear about something on the show, please email me. And my email is mcpheecarly@gmail.com. And that's McPhee, M-C-P as in Peter, H-E-E, Carly, C-A-R-L-E-Y, @gmail.com. So it's mcpheecarly@gmail.com. Okay? And give me a twit and let me know what you'd like to hear. And I will work on it, and we will get that done. But I really would appreciate any input you have, good or bad. I take both. I don't mind. I think it's good. And I think it would help a lot if we had everything and knew how you felt about the show. Like I said, we've been trying with the COVID. We got kind of held up over the summer because we couldn't figure out how to do it. But we've worked that out now, and hopefully we'll be here permanently, at least for a while. So I want to thank you all today. And I have a great Thanksgiving. And like I was telling people, if you can't have your family with you, cook the meal the day before, divide it up into little containers, and ask your family to come by and pick it up and leave it on their doorstep. And let them pick it up and take it home, and they can cook it and heat it up for Thanksgiving. I think that's a great idea. It's not the best, but it's better than nothing. And I'm all game for that. I don't believe in going without, not with the turkey and all that goodie that goes with it. The dressing and everything. Oh, yummy, yummy. I hope everybody's got their Christmas shopping done while I'm thinking of it. Just to mention that, I've been trying to get mine done. As of this week, I'm going to have it all done, I hope, tomorrow. So I want it over with. I don't want to be dealing with crowds or anything like that. So hopefully we'll have that done, and we'll be all set on that. So for today, I'm going to say so long. I will see you next month. Take care, stay healthy, and do the best that you can. And have a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving. And thank you.